So I went out on a quest to find the best heat gun I could find, under $50, so I came across this thing. This is the Wagner Furno 500 heat gun, which, if as good as advertised, could be it. From what I saw, there's a lot I like about this heat gun. Starting from this LED display. It has 12 different speed and heat settings, so that's more than almost anything I found in this price range. It should have 2 nozzles, and yeah, and some other cool features. So let's unpack it and take a look. There's a card that says, "Need help? Wagner service." That's pretty cool. It's quite gimmicky, but still pretty cool. Here's the manual. I won't need that. I like discovering stuff on my own. Here's the other manual in my native language, which is not English. English is actually my third language. Hope I'm not too bad at it. And this is... no matter. So it looks like this. I'm pretty surprised that the lid just fell off. Pretty surprised that... so it has this lid, which simply... okay, that was a one-time thing, I guess. Yep. Anyhow, that's not one of the features I'm interested in, but it has a lid. One of the cool features I found about it is that it stands on its own, like that. I'm quite surprised it comes with the cable separate from the tool. I don't see that very often. Maybe with heat guns, I don't know. Haven't seen it since. Yeah, it pops in like that with a click. Maybe that's good. Maybe you can buy replacement cords or something like that, easily replace them. I have never felt the need for it, but maybe it's good. Don't know. I would say it feels pretty decent, sturdy. It's not very heavy for the size, at least. I don't know if you can tell it, but yeah, for comparison, here's my Milwaukee M12 cordless drill, and to compare the size, it's quite a lot bigger, so you know what size it is, if that matters. So from this small thing, I guess that the temperature settings basically jump 100 degrees Celsius. So it starts, the lowest temperature is 60 degrees Celsius, and the highest one is 600. So that's quite a lot. A lot of the other ones went only to 550 or 500, so that's quite good. As one of my applications that I want to try is wood burning, which, if you can't handle, it's pretty good. So yeah, let's test it. Let's take the lid off. Probably not a good idea to put your hand right next to the heat gun, but it just turned off, so it just warmed up. Yeah. And you click it on. Oh. That was not a good idea, I guess. But yeah, basically to switch it on, you click this button one time, and then when you want to switch it off, you click it again, and it goes in the cooling mode. And it cools for, I don't know, I previously read, but I think it was about 30 seconds or something like that to cool the internal components, which is pretty good, I would say. It has this option. Yeah, I can't find what is the cooling time, but I think it's about 30 seconds or something like that. And previously, we just checked that you can also click and hold the power button, then it switches off the cooling mode, but I guess that's not a wise idea as the smoke starts coming out, which usually is not a good sign. But yeah, one of the awesome features is that you can basically just leave it like this, and if you need to bolt something around, you can go like that. But now, I don't know for how long for cool. I don't want to turn it off manually again, but so to not harm it. But maybe I need to. Let's wait for a bit. So it finally turned off. I think that was more than 30 seconds. I think it was about a minute or a minute and a half. Now there's no smoke coming out of it, so that's good for the tool, I guess. So yeah, let's give it a real test. I have this wood piece that I've used for strain. I have this wood piece that I've used to color and dry a couple of things, so yeah, let's test on it. Let's try, and firstly I'll try it on the paint, what it can do, and then let's test if it can burn it. So here are both of the nozzles. I think I'll add this narrow one to make a more concentrated flow of air so we can really test it. So here's how it looks. Let's test this thing out. Firstly, it's turned on. For me, it automatically went to the third level of heat and the first level of air. So yeah, it has 6 levels of heat. I'm currently on the third one, so let's go on the fourth one. It's as easy as that, simply plus minus, and speed settings up here. I think the upper one is 800 liters per minute, which is the highest speed, which is pretty good for a heat gun. Okay, I'll stop now using my arm for this, as it will get pretty hot. Let's firstly test the fourth level. So yeah, the fourth level should be around 400 degrees Celsius, as I understand from the box. Let's see if on speed 1 it can do anything to the paint. It starts to bubble a bit, but nothing special. So let's try the speed 2. It did get sticky a bit, but yeah. So let's switch it up to the 5th level, which should be around 500 degrees. And speed 2. And don't know if it's doing anything to the paint actually, but I guess I got my answer that it can burn wood. And speed 6, and let's try make some real markings on the wood. So yeah, now I switched it off. It's now in the cooling mode. But as you saw, it did leave a pretty good mark and quite fast, I'd say. That was the actual speed, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. I actually thought it will be slower than that, but yeah, that was max speed, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And as I already mentioned, the standing option is also pretty cool, as if you need to burn something smaller or something round, you can basically go like this and go round. And of course the cable connection option, I don't have any cables at the moment that I need to connect, or I don't have any, so yeah. But you know the overall, the connection, and you can hold it like this, and yeah, I think it's way easier. So yeah, now it's cooled down. You tell me what you think about it, but this tool is currently on Amazon. I think it was 35 bucks, so under 50. You tell me, but in my opinion, this is the best heat gun you can get under 50 bucks, quite possibly. I saw quite a lot of them, but the standing option, the 2 extra nozzles, the fact that you can change both the speed and the temperature settings, and they work pretty good. So yeah, you tell me what you think. I really like it. For under 50 bucks, it has a stand. You can use it like this. It has 2 nozzles. This is for scraping. I don't have anything to scrape at the moment. I'll test it later. But yeah, the heat is pretty impressive. I really like the fact that it blows really evenly, so the wood looks pretty good. And yeah, it has both adjustable speed and adjustable temperature. In total 12 different speed and temperature settings. So yeah, I didn't find any other tools in this price category that offered everything I just mentioned. To me it seemed, for my applications, from what I need, it seemed perfect. It works perfectly for me. I hope it will for a long time. If you're interested in this tool, I'll leave an Amazon link in the description so you can find it faster. If you have anything to add or to say, please leave a comment. If not, leave a like and subscribe. See you soon. Bye.